started dancing because I met a Hollywood actress, and she's a singer, and she's a very, very good singer too. And she was playing at this place in Hollywood, and they invited me and other actors and models, and I went out, and in the parking lot before the show, they were dancing bachata, and I was like, "What is that? What are you doing?" And they're like doing some crazy dips and the head rolls. I'm like, "What is that?" I didn't even know what that was, and so I asked them, like, "Oh, it's bachata." And the male actors are like, bachata has opened up doors for us that wouldn't otherwise be open, because we have no fear of talking to people, we have no fear of connecting with people, we have no fear of approaching people, and we just meet all kinds of people all the time, everywhere.
By people, you mean women?
Women. Well, I think about piano the same way as dancing. Sometimes I really get into the flow, as you saw. Sometimes I get into it. Other time I think about chords. Okay, what's the next chord? G flat, A minor. Okay, I think about that. Piano is a very solitary instrument. It's piano that you play by yourself. I play every single morning. It helps me get centered. But I need an outlet to meet people. How else do you meet people when you're 25 plus or 30 plus years old? I'm 32. How else do you meet people? School, work, church, friends of friends. It's like, how else do you meet people in your life? And dancing is a great way to just grab someone's hand, and you're holding hands, look into the eyes of a stranger. And then you guys can talk, chat, grab a drink, grab a bite to eat. It's a great way to meet people. Then you meet them and all their friends. You meet the friends and the guys who they dance with. And it's a great way to connect with people just who are in the area. This is one of my favorite quotes. It's from a Navy SEAL. He said, "We are not just good at things, we are good at becoming good at things." Whatever it is you're doing, piano playing, dancing, public speaking, acting, right? Anything. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, there's a way to get better at it. So with dancing, there's a way to get better. There's fundamentals, there's rules that you learn, there's ways of looking at the class, like how can I move my body, how can I move my hand, what's the way I move my hand and my fingers to get this move, and it's like that. You could just learn how to get better at dancing. So now, because I have all this fundamentals and foundation with me, I can go to an intermediate class and I'm now, okay, that's similar to this head roll. So that's just a variation of that move, that's just a tweak of that move that I already learned. So I'm not just good at things, I'm good at becoming good at things. And I try to add a flair of my personality to dancing. And with piano playing, it's the same thing. I start off with the basics. This is a chord. And then I get out to it. And dancing is a little similar. They teach you, foundations, and then you can build on those foundations. You could add stylings, you could add variations, do things like that. I am inspired by other people, so I have inspiration with piano. I have my friend Steve Sue, and the story with that was I started playing piano 5 years ago. It was just something I just jumped into. I was like, I want to learn how to play piano. And there's YouTube videos and tutorials and like how to play songs. Like forever. It took like 3 days for me to figure that out. But I was in a movie, and the director said, "You play piano, you should see my friend Steve Sue at the montage." So I went to the montage. I was like, "Hey, I'm looking for Steve." And he said, "Oh, very nice to meet you. Yes." And I said, "I'm learning Havana. Can you play that song?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, I've heard it on the radio before." And he just starts playing it. Play that back then, so I was like, oh my god, I was amazed. So I take inspiration from him. I tend to play really fast. Slow down. Milk it. It sounds good when you milk it too. Sometimes you have to milk it. You gotta do the bi-roll, really feel it. Go with the music. Yeah, so my inspirations with dance are the same thing with piano. I see good dancers, I talk to them, I ask them what they do. I learn from the best, Raj and Julia, Alex. I did classes everywhere, Legacy, OC Salsa, everywhere. That's what I learned. Cielo. I've taken lessons everywhere. I've taken lessons with Raj and Julia, Alex, Cielo dance events, OC Salsa. I've taken everywhere. I've gotten techniques from everybody and built up a foundation. Use that foundation to go out and dance socially. And hopefully give people a good, entertaining dance. My goal is to be entertaining. So it started out as me goofing off in the bachata class, just finding a way to meet people socially. turned out to me being able to build my confidence, which has helped me in my acting career, and be able to dance on stage and dance at concerts and go to private bachata parties on the beach or at mansions or pool parties. And I've just had an amazing time dancing. I didn't expect that goofing off in a bachata class would lead me having a serious love for Latin music. I've met a lot of people. I continue to meet people. I make connections. I've gotten in major movies because of my friends in the bachata community. I love to play piano. I love to perform for people. I held a piano party for my birthday where 40 people came. We had a mini piano concert. And that's my way of giving back. Is I like to organize these parties and invite a bunch of people, just have fun, meet each other, and network. I love bachata. Hopefully bachata was.